This is just a quick bit of footage from the bowline project in Newcastle. So pretty much still abandoned. It has been taken over by another mob and they're resubmitting the DA, and I think that'll go to the that'll go to the state government, because they want to go to, I think they're talking about 40 stories on this one. So it'll dwarf the, it'll be taller than the store residence, which is just over there. And there's the one apartments over there. There's they've had actually one crane's been removed off that site. So I'm just going to do a quick video on all these. They'll only be quick. And yeah. So there has been some stuff happening here. I think they've done some bit of dewatering. They've ran some pipes and stuff to dewater the site. There is a bit of water in the hole, I can't quite see, but I don't know what's going to happen if they do get the approval for 40 stories. I wonder if they have to redo the foundations, or whether they just drill more piers or something in the bottom of the hole. I don't know if it'll go any deeper, the basement, to allocate for more space. I don't know. So I'll put this into a video with the others, and this will just be the first one, and I'll do the one apartments which are over there. You got the store residence, and then over the back there, you can't see it, but there's the dairy farmers towers. So there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll do the watervue site, and I don't know if I'll do any others. Not much else is happening anywhere else that's of significance, but I'll see what happens. Because the east end, stage 3 and 4 of that, I don't know when that's starting. That must be getting close to being starting soon. The chapter apartments, there's another crane on that. I haven't been up that end of the city yet, but I think that crane, and that's still up. I think that's pretty much topped out, that site. There's another site up near the fire station, the era apartments, which has been done by the same mob that's doing the one apartments, GWH. I think that's early works starting. There's another demolition site in Hunter Street, which has just in front where that glass building is that you see next to the one apartments. So just sorry about the noise. There's a garbage truck behind me. There's a view of the crane. And it's been up for a while and nothing's happened. I don't know who's paying for the hire of it, so well, I'm going to move on to the next site. Dairy Farmers Towers. I'm just on the pedestrian overpass near the train station, Newcastle Interchange. I'm going to try and get a few different angles. So the cores are rising. As you can see, the podiums are getting done. It's good to see this one actually starting to rise. They've got a climbing frame on that crane, which is good, because that'll have to climb up at some stage pretty soon. You can see the store residence over there. There's the bowline crane there, and we've only got one crane on the one apartments, which is the one at the back. So I suppose the crane count around here is -1 at the moment. Still have the watervue crane will go up at some point if they're going to use one, which I think they will. And yeah, there's probably like 2 other sites that'll probably have cranes in the next 6 to 12 months, 6 months at least. Or maybe I think it might only be, it might be one site. I don't know. The era site's pretty big, so I think it's done in stages. So I don't know if they'll break it up into stages, or I'm assuming they will. Anyway, there's the dairy farmers site. So where that white crane is over there, the bowline site, that building apparently there's a rumour, and it's been reported in the paper, that they're lodging a building that's going to be 40 stories tall. So it'll be 10 stories, 9 stories to 10 stories taller than the store residence. And the same, and this dairy farmers towers is going to be, I think, 28 to 30 stories. I can't remember. I'm going to go get another angle on this one. Here's just another angle of dairy farmers towers. Good to see. We've got both core boxes. Pretty cool system that they use. Now the things that stick up above it, they actually pull the whole lot up as the concrete sets on the floor that they've poured, in all the walls that they've poured on the core. So as that, once that's set, they raise the whole thing up with hydraulics, and it just climbs up ahead of the towers. And then got the scaffolding around the first, I think it's probably the first level of the podium. So yeah, so that crane will be climbing up. Oh, I don't know when, but it doesn't look like it will be too far off. Another couple of climbs in the core and it will be climbing. It's a shame they're not using 2 cranes. It would have been a bit quicker. One for each tower. Alright, I'll get another video. I'll get one more angle on this, I think, and then I'll move on to the store residence. Here's the store residence. The towers are starting to rise above the podiums now on the first tower. Second tower is almost ready to start rising above. So it looks like they're going to use those screens to climb instead of scaffolding, which is probably a better way to do it. Just, I don't know, I reckon building scaffolding up pretty high is probably just a lot of extra money, and it's probably not needed. Well, there's not much to see on these. This sign's in the way because the sun. They're unloading the truck in there. So, yeah. They've both got concrete boom pumps on them now, which they have for a while. They're doing some concrete now. Alright, I'm going to get a different van. I'm not sure if I'll get another vantage. If I do, I'll add it. But that's probably about, I might, if I've got time on the way out, I'll get another angle down from the bus, where the bus interchange is. Angle of the store residence. Got a concrete bucket there he's lifting up. At least the weather's sunny today. Well, that's the last angle of this one. Just another quick one. This is another demo site on Hunter Street. I'm just in the back lane. So you've got the store residence just there. I'm not sure I can't remember what's going on. I think it's like a 15-story building. I think it's about 15 stories high. And they're just doing a demo. So yeah, not much to see on this one. It's all hidden behind scaffolding and construction hoarding along Hunter Street. So this is another project that's going to start ramping up soon. They're just doing demolition phase. Another quick angle over there to look at the store residence. The one apartment site, Newcastle. So this is going to just get joined on with all the other videos, make one big one. We're down to one crane now on this one. The only thing that's still left on that with the other crane is the frame that's sitting on top of the podium. They're all topped out now. I don't know how long it'll take when scaffold will probably start coming down in the next month or so. Bit of street works happening at the moment. On both street corners. Have a look up there. This car park that I'm standing on is actually, and the other building there, the spotlight site. This whole corner is actually got it going back into council with another DA. So it was originally going to get developed, and then St Hilliers group that owned the site went broke, and it's been pretty quiet for the last 12 months. And at the moment, looks like there's going to be a so the corner where the music store and that is, on down there, is going to be 30 stories. I'm not sure what's happening on this one. I think it's going to be a little bit shorter on this site. This is going to be stage 2, so this whole block is going to be gone, right back to where the glass tower is there. And they're doing some work on that building too. Yeah, I just realised that the crane was gone when I come up, because I hadn't been up for a couple of weeks. So just the first one that went up originally is still up. Obviously they only need one now. Podium, this is the retail down there. I'm going to keep moving. I'm going to do the Watervue site next. I see if I go that way, I'll get another angle from that side. I think I will, and then it'll just take me a bit longer, that's all. The Watervue site, pretty hard to see anything really. It's all behind plywood and that now. They've done all the hoarding and that for it. I'm going to try and get an angle from the back. There's the Swift. That's all finished now. I'll try and get an angle from around the side. Just a quick one on the back angle of the Watervue site. Sorry about the sun. That's going to be about it. I've got a concrete pump and a few little excavators, just doing foundation work still. The Era Apartments site. Excavation's pretty much happening at the moment. All the basement digs. I don't know how deep it is going to be, but yeah, looks like there's 3 excavators on site, or there's another one up there, up further, but it might be on the site next door. That's more apartments. Just across from the road from King Street Macca's. Just another angle of the Era site. I'm mainly doing bulk earthworks at the moment. There's the next club, I think it's the Leagues Club, I don't know. It's the NEX Club. Newcastle Exhibition and Convention Centre. There's a club there as well, with bars and stuff. Just a quick view of the chapter apartments. Crane's still up. It's pretty much about it, eh? Scaffolding's still up, but it's looking pretty good. It's topped out now, so it's at its height. Bit of street works will start. Well, that's it for this video. This is it for the whole lot. I was going to do some filming at the east end stage 3 and 4, but it's still, nothing's changed there for about 12 months after the demolition of the site. So I don't know what's happening with that. I'll try and do Gossett in the next week or so as well, and have that uploaded.